Hello, we would like to welcome you to SPS and JSI. These educational videos are to assist you in your success as a new sales representative and by providing important, crucial data so that we, including yourself, work smart and focus only on those leads that are worthy. The fields contained in this database, also known as Salesforce, will help us do just that, generate good, qualified leads for you in the years to come. So let's get started. In your web browser, we prefer Google Chrome, but you can use Edge as well. But we want to go into your browser. We want to type in salesforce.com. Once there, you'll see a login at the top right hand screen. Now if you haven't received your login, get with the IT department and they'll either set up your account or else provide your credentials to you. So go ahead and enter them there and click on login. Now in some cases, when you log in, it'll want to text you a code. The first time you set up, let's go over this real quickly, but we want to make sure your profile is set up correctly. So click on My Profile, and we just want to make sure everything is right in here the way you're set up. Look over on the left side, you'll notice your cell number. That's what's important, and your email address. We want to make sure those two fields are correct because it'll text you or email you a code to log in if you log in from a hotel or somewhere away from your normal IP address. Okay, with that being said, let's move on to leads. All right, we're going to enter a new lead today. I've had a lead just passed off to me from one of the guys here, and it is from a PaperCon show. And we're going to use a fictitious name just for security purposes. But we're going to type in AB Inc. And his name is Mr. John Doe. So we want to fill all these fields in the best that you can. John Doe. And he is the CEO. We have another contact here. Her name is Jane Maxwell. And she is the purchasing coordinator. I'm sorry, purchasing director. Now, if you notice, I didn't put any commas in there, like comma, Maxwell, comma, purchasing director. The reason is sometimes when we export or import, that could cause problems. I had to go back and straighten everything up. So just type it all plain text if you would. Also, I have notes here that were obtained from the show that they are looking for. Let's see, they work with Abbey drives for winders. Okay, at this point, the lead's going to be considered cold. The rating is what this is going to be referred to. Rating is cold, and it is a JSI lead. And we're going to change this down here to a JSI new lead. But let's go ahead and, for the moment, we're going to leave it new lead, and then we're going to transfer in just a second to intro email sent. The reason we want to do this is in case you have to save and walk away. Okay, the phone number, we're going to use a fictitious number, 585-123-4567. Okay, and if they have a phone too, like a mobile, go ahead and enter it here. So let's just put one in for, let's see, 585-123-4568. Toll free, 800-123-4567. Fax, 585-123-4569. Now on the email, I've got their email here, but I'm going to go ahead and put mine in, so just for training purposes, and so we're not shooting out emails over and over to people. Let's see, their street address we got is 579 Executive Park Drive, and they are in Westerville, Ohio, 43082. All right, the country, when you put this in, always put in USA. Don't go by what's in your browser already. So let's just put USA. That keeps the reports nice and clean. USA. And I do not know what county they're in, but I'll obtain that later on down the road. If you already know it, go ahead and enter it. And now there's something in their website that's going to answer a question below. So their website is www. There it is right there, us.epscom.com. ab.com. That US is what we're going to focus on here in just a second. All right. I don't have any other information to put in the description, but we can almost pretty much assume that this is not woman owned, and they look like where I was just telling you about the US up here in the website. That tells me they got subdomains in other countries. So yeah, we're going to assume they import. Minority owned, we're not sure of that, but we do understand their annual sales are 150 million. And if you notice, I got that popped up with this to M. It's not going to do that, but whenever you put these in, put it as 150 M for million, or 1B as in boy for billion, or 1.1 billion for just 1.1 B. Okay, now we understand they have 175 employees. We do not know the square footage of their business, but the NAICS code has been pulled. It's just a sample NAICS code, but 332710. The standard industrial classification code, the NAICS and the SIC code are the most important to us right here. This is to help us. If we know that you're getting leads in the future, I mean the leads that you're working, and we notice that your leads are all within the 4300 area, we know that's where we need to be pulling leads for you, because that's it's just getting to where you're more familiar with that industry, and it'll keep you from going after a bunch of dud leads. Okay, so the ISO rating, if you know it, great. If you don't, it's no big deal. The type ownership, a company that does $150 million is going to be more than likely a sub S or a C corporation. I'm going to assume they're a C corporation. Area distribution is going to be, since we said US earlier, we're going to put international. And the industry they're in is the paper industry, so we're going to go ahead and put them in as a manufacturer, because the lines that they're running is Charmin toilet paper. Now this is all fictitious, as I said. Okay, the lead was obtained from PaperCon, and their ID was 321850. That's just a PaperCon, trade show number for that particular company. And the reason we ask for that is so that we don't duplicate the lead next year when PaperCon show comes around. Okay, so we've got it all marked right now as a JSI new lead. This is going to be important because we're going to go over this several times throughout these videos. So the JSI new lead, and we want to go back down and click on save. If you've got everything filled out correctly, it's going to go in, it's going to show you successfully done, as you can see here, or you would have got an error page. Okay. All right, so we need to go ahead and we need to send them an introductory email. So we're going to send an email. And I use templates just to keep things all the same, and it just looks so much more professional. But if you'll see here, I've got one called SPS. I work more with SPS than JSI, but LC for my initials, intro email. Okay, let's click on that, and it's going to populate my template. I'm done, and I send it. It's going to record what I just did. See here? Intro email sent. Okay, well now I need to change their status. See where JSI new lead is? I want to change that to intro email sent. Save. Alright. Now, new task. I told them in that email that I'm going to call them and follow up in a couple of days. So we want to go ahead and we want to put in a new task. And that task is going to be call. And actually, if you look over here, this little arrow, you'll have your options here if you want to make sure you spell correctly or everything is just right. And today is the 6th, so I'm going to assume that we're doing all this on the 3rd, so I'm going to put in I'm supposed to call him on the 5th. Alright, and it's not started. I haven't done it yet, and I want to be reminded on May the 5th at 9 a.m. Okay, my notes are sent intro email and that'll be it, and click on save. Now watch here in just a second. You're going to see a window pop up. It may be in the background already. There it is. It just popped up right here. This is going to be on my, this would pop up on my screen that next morning or 2 days from now. But in this case, I put it a couple of days back so it would show up on this video. So I want to click on call, and we're going to come back and we're going to go to another video concerning that in just a moment. So stand by.